Tensions are heating up again between Russia and the United States in that order after a series of provocations by the Kremlin ratcheting up Cold War behavior. Relations between Russia and the United States are at their worst since the fall of the Soviet Union. Russia is suspected of hacking into countless American computers, including Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman, John Podesta. As a result, WikiLeaks, the famous online website where documents do get published that are leaked, has released thousands of pages of Podesta's emails, the authenticity of which the Clinton campaign has neither confirmed nor denied. In all reality, or all probability, the documents are genuine, and of course it would put Hillary Clinton in a very bad position were she to comment on them, since there are some real gems there that indict the Clinton campaign for engaging in activities that are arguably illegal and certainly less than ethical. But let's talk about Russia for a moment. U.S. President Joe Biden, and prior to him saying this, Secretary of State John Kerry hinted at the same thing. They have not only accused Russia of being behind the cyber attacks, but have declared that the CIA was getting ready to stage a massive cyber attack counteroffensive that would embarrass senior Kremlin officials. This means people who surround Putin, if not Putin himself. In response, Russia's foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, has dismissed the allegations as saying they lack any evidence, and in this he is right in the sense that the Obama administration has yet to release any evidence that does conclusively prove that Russia is behind these attacks. Even if Russia is behind them, the point here is that the evidence to prove it has yet to be made public. So while there is no evidence that the Obama administration is lying on this issue, there is also no evidence in the public domain that proves they are telling the truth. Now, on the issue of the Clinton campaign and the emails that have been leaked, there are some real gems there. Let's discuss a few of them real quickly. One of the emails, which was written by Podesta himself and circulated among his top staff. Now, Podesta, once again, is Clinton's campaign chairman, so he's the big boss there. He authorized the publication of a phony jobs help wanted ad in Craigslist, which would smear Republican rival for president, billionaire Donald Trump. Among the requirements or qualifications, if you will, that this phony ad said was that the woman has to look hot, has to be willing to be humiliated by her boss. The descriptions in the email, which is available from WikiLeaks, have taken all of the criticisms of Trump, as well as some valid issues with Trump, and they've summarized them into a single ad. They went to publish it in Craigslist to smear Donald Trump and try to destroy his credibility. Shame on the Clinton campaign for engaging in such behavior, which, by the way, is illegal when you run ads for a company trying to get people jobs there and those jobs don't exist. That is defamation, libel, and slander when it appears in the media and especially in printed form. It is against the law. But we're talking about the Clintons, so what else is new? Another gem in the release of this document shows that while the Clinton campaign has dropped innuendo and has implied via rumors that one of the real reasons Donald Trump does not release his tax returns is because he might have secret dealings with Russia, Trump denies it. There is no objective evidence that he has any secret relations with Russia at all where it concerns business dealings. Ironically, it is John Podesta who owns 75,000 shares in a Putin-controlled company. Talk about hypocrisy. Another gem in the WikiLeaks documents proves that it was the Clinton campaign when Hillary first ran for president against then-Senator Barack Obama who helped fuel the rumors, and they were false, that Obama was somehow a Muslim and wasn't a Christian, and therefore might be anti-American by inference. Now, this is ironic since the Clinton campaign and Clinton surrogates have said that the claims that Obama was not born in the U.S. or that he was a Muslim were based on racism. But I guess it's okay when Hillary Clinton does it. What will we call that? An example of sweetness and light? No. This campaign is not only dirty, it shows and proves once again that both candidates for president of the United States just don't follow ethical behavior. You have the Clintons on the one side. They've long been corrupt and have been exposed. I'm not going to repeat their long litany of ethical mishaps and disasters that have plagued American history since Bill Clinton was governor of Arkansas and then later president of the United States. Does anybody remember the Monica Lewinsky scandal? I do. Anyway, many voters who are voting now and will in this upcoming election were too young to remember that. Lewinsky doesn't mean anything for them. And of course, the always on top of it and in the tank media who are pro-Clinton are not eager to re-air video that commanded all the headlines many years ago in last century when Bill Clinton was caught up in his lies and scandal where it concerned his sexual escapades in the White House, in the Oval Office with Monica Lewinsky. Then on the other side of the equation, you have Donald Trump. Not only is Trump his own worst enemy, let's be honest, folks, objectively speaking, and I've said this before, he's not qualified, he's not competent to be president of the United States. Not only does he have no experience in political office, he doesn't have the proper temperament. He is ridiculously thin-skinned and has the ethics that the next president of the United States should never have. So what many Americans feel, and I'm certainly one of them, we have an election coming up for President of the United States that is between two lousy choices. As I have said since Bill Clinton's scandal days in the late 1990s, that America badly needs a viable third-party alternative. And it's basic logic 101 in my opinion, and here's why. The United States of America, although it is the world's only existing superpower, that is, it was left standing by itself after the end of the Cold War when the other superpower, the former Soviet Union, imploded and destroyed itself. It has only two political parties to show for it, the Democrats and the Republicans. America is in serious trouble. The debt the United States faces has now nearly doubled under Barack Obama. It was roughly $10 trillion under George Bush. It is now some $19 trillion under Obama. America's foreign policy and interventionist acts in Syria are Obama's fault and Hillary Clinton's fault. It has been a disaster, and America has never had the right to interfere in the affairs of Syria. How dare they do it? They didn't go through the United Nations. They acted in secret and unilaterally, much in the same way that George Bush unilaterally ended up invading Iraq, although he did at first try to go through the UN route. There's no question about it.